Hi, Aritza. In most of the video feedbacks for this project, I have started with this checklist and gone through with each student and just marked off the things that still need to be done on that checklist. You have done everything on the checklist, and I think that we need to hone in on improving the compositions, because right now there's a lot of information on each one of the posters, and I can see where you're going with the reference images. I can see how you're getting to this idea of having a lot of information based on the reference images that you selected, which I've moved up here so we could take a look at. But together I want to kind of analyze these, and I want you to think about this analysis as a lens into critiquing your own work, like the critique video that you watched for homework this week. So this assignment, or excuse me, this project here, the reason why all of these different words and different typefaces work in this composition is because all of the words are on really simple backgrounds. And so there's that negative space that's made by the tan in the poster that allows for us to be able to kind of absorb the words. And notice that the type that he uses is very blocky. Therefore, it's easy to read as well. And there's a lot of, it's called kerning. The spaces between the letters is pretty big. And so, again, it's a little easier on the eyes than if there had been a lot of like patterned background in this composition. This one here, so each one, it's conformed to a grid. So all of these little rectangles or triangles that are in the composition, and then there's an image within it. So, you know, we have this overall square here, and that square has a diagonal line, and Martin Luther King is in one part of the square. And then words are in, you know, a subdivided element of that square. Rise above's in a triangle. This is in a square, it's in a square, it's in a square. So those little squares become frames, and they frame each element, which allows for there to be a lot of different elements within the composition without getting too chaotic. Notice that there's not a lot of things overlapping other things. And then this one, the constructivist poster, everything is conformed to a block as well. So that the words are in a block. This text is in a negative space block. The stripes are in a block. There's the hero image is in a circle that's in a block. There's a block down here. Again, so there's all these little framing elements within the larger rectangle. And then when we get to yours, there's a lot of stuff that's just kind of overlapping each other rather than being confined to their own blocks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these and modify it in a way that I think could help maybe articulate my ideas about how I think this could be simplified yet still remain complex.